Good morning, folks, and welcome to Cooking with Crane. Today we're gonna make a Mexican breakfast. When you feel like, I need something Mexican. I don't want the pancakes. I don't want the, I don't know, French toast, whatever you call it. This is Mexican. This is the best Mexican breakfast for me, and it's called Chilaquiles. If you wanna say it right, think that you're starting to say cheese. Take the chi out of that, and then la, you say la, chila, and then quiles. Say like you're gonna kill something, chilaquil, and use the letter X. Chilaquiles. That's the right way of saying this breakfast. So we're gonna start by what we're using. We're gonna use corn tortillas. This is 6 corn tortillas. I use 3 tortillas per person. So me and my wife are gonna have breakfast. So there's 6 tortillas there. We're gonna use also green salsa that I already made the other day. I'll make a video for the recipe next time. We also have refried beans that I also did myself, and I'll do another video for this recipe. And we got Mexican quesadilla cheese. Any quesadilla cheese you can find at your local grocery store. We use salt, pepper for my wife because I really don't like pepper, but she likes it, and 2 eggs. This is optional. The chilaquiles is basically tortilla made into chips, fried with beans, salsa, and cheese. But we like to top it up with an over easy egg on top, fried egg. So that's what these 2 are for at the end. And of course, you need your spatula and your pans and stuff. Olive oil. So let's start by putting olive oil in here. Enough for frying the tortilla chips. I think that's gonna put a little bit more on this other one here. This is gonna be for frying a couple of eggs, just a little bit. Get that off the camera now. So onto this pan, so I'm gonna turn the heat. This is a gas stove, so the heat is about half, a little bit, half, and a little bit more, going towards 3/4 of the actual thing. So medium high, you can say. So while the oil is heating, let me go get my knife. We gotta cut these tortillas to make the chilaquiles out of. You can make it, cut it like tortilla chips, like in triangles, but I don't like that. I'm gonna cut it, if you're looking at this, I'm gonna cut it into little squares. They're about, in the end, it's about 1.5 inch squares. And of course, the ones at the edge are gonna stay like a weird, see, there they are. The square is kind of like that. So the oil is probably right now. So I'm gonna just throw them in there. This is corn tortillas I'm using for 2 people. So it's 3 per person. It's 6 corn tortillas. Now a lot of people like to do this just buying the tortilla chips from the grocery store, but that doesn't taste the same, and it's processed and whatever. This is fresh tortilla chips that you can make in your own house. So I'm doing it right now. So I'm gonna, the oil is starting to sizzle. So let me do this and that. Turn the tortillas. Be careful not to throw all in your face, because that will hurt. So we do this, and this is the time when we add the salt and the pepper. So there's some salt in there, and then black pepper. Go easy on the pepper, well, at least for me. If you like more, put more, but I just go a little bit. I'm not a pepper guy. I'm a pepper guy when it comes to chile, jalapeno, chile serrano, all that. So there it is. You can see the pepper in there. So I'm gonna toss it again one more time so they mix together. There you go. And then you just keep on turning them and making sure they don't stick to each other, because they like to do that. Tortillas are soft, so when you put the oil in there, they try to stick to each other. I don't know, support each other, if you can say so. So this breakfast, this is a classical Mexican breakfast. Chilaquiles, and it's got everything a Mexican needs: tortillas, frijoles, salsa, and some cheese. So it's very easy, very few ingredients. And it basically is not like, okay, you need so many tortillas, you need so much salsa, you need so much refried beans, so much cheese. It's just the way you like to cook it. Me, you're gonna see, I don't have measurement for this. The only kind of measurement is 3 tortillas per person, because if I do too much, it's gonna be too many tortilla chips for the chilaquiles. So you just gotta turn them, making sure they fry. And by the way, this Mexican Chilaquiles cooking show is brought to you by Motherfucker! See, you can go to our store, there's the Motherfucker hat. There is the Motherfucker. Foca in Spanish means seal. This is the silhouette of a seal. And then you got Motherfucker. The way you read it in Mexican, Motherfucker. Sounds like, yeah, I know what you're thinking, but you read in English, Motherfucker. But no, it's Motherfucker. So if you want to go purchase our apparel, you can go to our website. Our website is crane-productions.com. CRANEPRODUCTIONS. Crane-productions.com. It's not the lower dash, it's the dash in the middle. And from there you go to the Craneware tab. We have our brand, Motherfucker, is trademarked by our company. And we came up with the clothing brand just because we like funny stuff. So from the Craneware tab, you can click. There's a big banner that says Motherfucker. It's got like a lot of pictures in there from people wearing the actual apparel. And you click that and you get to our Shopify store. And we got all kinds of things in there. So if you go in there, help us, support us, keep doing these things that we like to do, make people laugh if they can, and also share our Mexican recipes. Because I was born in Mexico. I'm an American citizen. I like to say that I'm Mexican born, American by choice. My choice is to be here in America. So I love this country. There's a lot of opportunities. Both my kids went to school here. They both graduated college. One is in LA, one is in New York. Why? I don't know. I told them when they were growing up, live anywhere you want except New York and LA, and that's where they're at. What's a parent to do? Tell them, leave, and then they stay. I don't know. So tortillas look like they're getting there. So I'm gonna wait a little bit more so they get a little crunchier and harder, so I can put the refried beans in. That will be the second step. We do the frying of the tortillas to make the chips, which is the chilaquiles. Why? I don't know. Chilaquiles. The chile means the peppers, the salsa. Quiles, I guess, the tortillas cut in pieces. I don't know. So this is going. Okay. Different sauces. And of course, you're gonna have accidents with that tortilla chip because I turn my head through the camera so I can see myself tossing, and I got one chip came out, and you can tell it's still soft. So put it back in there, and then yeah, don't mind if you do that tossing and stuff goes everywhere. Just don't put it in your face, right? It's fine. We're not professional cooks here. One more time. You gotta keep your eye on the ball. That's why the chip fell that last time. I was trying to look at myself, see how I look. How do I look cool tossing in the food? I don't know, but this is gonna be so rico. Rico in Spanish means, well, literal translation in English is rich, but doesn't mean we got rich breakfast. It's a rico breakfast. It's un desayuno rico. Rico means delicious. You can also say delicioso, but nobody says that. They say rico. Está rico. This is gonna be rico. Rico breakfast. I think you can hear when I'm tossing that they sound more like chips now. Still a little soft. I gotta toss it on a couple times. I think, and then don't go too much, because then you're gonna burn it. So at this time I like to lower the flame a little bit, and then bring my refried beans that I did myself. And these are you don't have to go to any restaurants. I'll show you when I do my recipe for refried beans how you can just do it at home. It's very easy. and they're better than going to a restaurant. So toss your refried beans in there. Like I say, I'm not saying you gotta put a cup of beans. No, it's just what you think is gonna be right for what you're doing at the time. So put this back in there. Goes back in the refrigerator because I want this to last a long time. I don't like to have to cook again. Or I don't want things to go bad without going a long time. So it's back in the fridge. So now with the refried beans, this is a tricky part because they're cold and they're stuck together. So I just kind of try to toss it so they can blend and then squeeze them in there. Hear that sound? That means it's working. So still some more in the pan. I think I dropped another sheet there. Sheep that wants to flip, wants to jump ship. So just keep mixing the refried. Since the beans are already refried, you don't need to keep them a long time, just enough for them to get warm. And then try the tossing, but the tossing is harder once the beans are in there. But it's working. Now it looks like a big blob because of the refried beans. They're not warm enough yet. So let's do more tossing. See that? That looks almost good enough. So we got the tortilla chips in there, which we made from scratch. Of course, you have to have the tortillas. I don't like making tortillas, so I buy tortillas. I like to buy the most Mexican I can have. So most of the time I go to a Mexican tortilleria. They have this machine that sounds like rats. If you went to a tortilleria and you hear that, you know it's good. So this looks almost ready for the salsa. Let's do more tossing. Spread. By this time the beans are well mixed with the tortilla chips. They are messed here. So it's time to throw in the salsa, which I made. And this is green salsa that I made a couple days ago. I do like for the week. Okay, chilaquiles are there. Now I'm gonna throw the salsa in there. Lower the flame a little bit more. This is my green salsa. Look at that. That's beautiful. So, and then how much salsa? My salsa, I would like it to be spicier, but my wife doesn't like it that much spicy. She's gringa now. We were both born in Mexico, but she's so proud of being an American that she likes, well, she used to like hamburgers better than tacos once she became an American citizen. Right now, since she became a vegetarian, I think that's enough salsa. She don't eat the real hamburgers anymore. She goes for something called Impossible Burger. And why she called it impossible? Because it's impossible, it has no meat. But she likes it. Gotta put away the salsa so it lasts longer. So this is what it looks like with the salsa in there. You just put it on top, don't move that anymore. So lower the flame a little bit more. And then we're gonna add our quesadilla cheese. How much? If you're a cheese guy or girl or anything in between, you can make it look like a pizza if you want. I don't, so I just put enough cheese to cover and have some gaps in there. Look at that. See? So now all we want now from this pan is you gotta let the cheese melt. And while that's happening, you gotta lower this a little bit. So remember, the salsa was cold, so it goes on top of the chilaquiles, still in the fire. So the salsa is gonna get warm, and then the cheese is gonna start melting. So we leave it that way. We turn on the other burner with just a little bit of olive oil in there for the eggs. And I'm gonna make 2 eggs, the way my wife likes it, which is fried eggs, and those are already seasoned. That way till the egg. I think what you can tell is when the oil starts to run real good. This is still sluggish, so the oil is still cold. So tortilla, so it's not going for the salt. Okay. I don't need this spoon no more. So that gets washed right away. House rules. Happy wife, happy life. She likes everything to be put away right away. See, the cheese starting to melt in the center. The oil here runs really well, so that's good. So let's start with the eggs. I'm gonna make 2 fried eggs over easy, if I can have it. There's 1. Spread the oil. There's 2. Beautiful yolks, not broken. That's what we want to do. You gotta throw the shells in the cracker. Rinse your hands. Dry your hands. And I don't put, well, because my wife likes pepper, I'm gonna put a little bit of pepper here on the egg. Whatever was left from that, there you go. No salt. This is already salt in the salsa, salt in the tortilla chips, so we're doing that. See, that's how that's going. Make sure it's divided and that I can actually. This is when I lose most of the yolks, trying to flip them. If you know a better way of flipping yolks, I guess that was okay. Not stuck to the pan, so we're gonna do this other one. I like to help myself with the fork. Which sometimes it's counterproductive for the yolk. Exactly. So that yolk is gone. So one's gonna have full yolk, the other one's gonna be broken. So that's okay. Gotta make sure these are not stuck to the pan. The cheese is almost melted. Can help it a little bit. I think that's almost done. Look at that. It looks like a pizza, Mexican pizza. So that's done. So shut off the burner on the chilaquiles pan. The eggs are almost done too. So I'm gonna toss them one more time. Okay, that was good. And then the last is gonna be put them on top of the chilaquiles, and anybody can serve. This is for 2 people. This is for 2 people. We just cut it down the middle, and that's probably a bigger portion for me because look at the pancita, the belly. And my wife is, well, she's really skinny. So you think that's good for the huevos? That's right. Huevos in Spanish means eggs. And in Spanish this is huevos estrellados, which would mean the crushed egg, I don't know, but there it is, folks. Chilaquiles ready. So join us next time for I don't know what else I'm gonna be doing. For sure I'll make some more refried beans. I gotta do that, but it's gonna take a while because that's a big tub of refried beans I did. And also the green salsa. It'll probably take a week for me to do a video on the salsa, on the green one. I got red one and it's probably going around the same way. So, but that's it for now. Thank you for joining us in the Cooking with Crane. This was Mexican breakfast, Chilaquiles Verdes, green, because green salsa. And remember, the show is sponsored by Motherfucker Apparel, brought to you by Crane Productions. Go to our crane-productions.com website, into the Craneware tab, and then hit the Shopify store. It's a big logo, it says Motherfucker with a bunch of pictures with us wearing our shirts. Click on that, it gets you to the Shopify store, and then choose your apparel. Buy today, it's good for us. Thank you so much, and adios.